What's up guys, TC here, and welcome back to Starbound Custom Creations. And today we are looking at the Fenerox weapons. I know you guys have been waiting on this one for a long time, so I'm really happy to show them off. And this was a tricky batch of weapons to do because the Fenerox are pretty primitive, so I had to be really careful not to make their weapons too advanced, but at the same time I wanted to make them cool. So you're going to notice they're going to have this like wood, dirt, brownish kind of colors to them. So yeah, let's jump into it. First up here we've got the Fenerox dart rifle. So this is a little dart gun that poisons targets. And let's do a little mama pop top, gold standard as usual. So you'll see if we pop him real quick, it actually poisons him, 25 damage per shot, and it also does that toxic effect to it. So yeah, pretty good little weapon. Now the secondary on this thing is actually it calls in one of these little, what are they called, paratails? Because these are native to the Fenerox's kind of prairie land, homeworld, whatever, those places you find them. You see these things everywhere. So I figured they'd be like kind of pets to them, you know, so you can kind of call these guys in and they explode and do damage and stuff like that. A fun little support pet, nothing too crazy or whatever, but it kind of makes sense. It plops a little egg down, it hatches, and then they float in and explode and kill it. There we go. So, up next, we have our first custom bow in the series, and this is the Fenerox War Bow. So this is actually just a bone bow that I've kind of modified the attributes. I had a hard time getting this thing, getting the color customized on this. So what I did is I modified the attributes a lot. So you'll see that this thing, the arrow basically doesn't drop on this thing. It shoots really quick. It does a lot more damage, and also you'll see that the fully charged shot here does 79, and if you do a perfect shot, it actually lights them on fire. So if you can get a perfect shot off, they'll actually do the fire damage here. I wish that pop top would quit popping down this damn hole. One second, let's kill this guy. There we go. Now the secondary on this thing is the Zen shot that you're used to, but now it is going to have a poison effect to it. So it basically splits into 3 arrows and causes the poison status. So yeah, fun little tool, and it's just a better version of the bow. I always get so annoyed with the bows in Starbound because they're just really bad, and I've always enjoyed the kind of like being a bow guy whenever you're like playing in a game, but they're just like not viable in this game. Like they're always bad. Even the laser bow's pretty good, but that's the only one really. So anyways, moving on. The last one, we've got the Fenerox Dust Devil. So this one is kind of, I wanted to go with that idea of them kind of being out in the prairie, kind of grassland. You know, there'd be like these dust devils, so they have technology that can control it. So you'll see here it shoots, and it kind of, it's like a boomerang sort of, with this kind of cloud of dust, and you can shoot a lot of them. And you'll see they just kind of circle around, and these things do damage, and they also apply the like mud slow effect. So you'll see like that. And they can be pretty damaging because they just kind of double back, and they don't move too fast, so they don't tend to like overlap on targets and hit them during the like what's it called? Invulnerability? Yeah, invulnerability frames are a big time problem sometimes whenever you have a target that gets hit a lot really quick. So these things, they move kind of slow enough that it doesn't really set that off too often. And the secondary is this rolling boulder move, so you'll see it shoots it. It splits up into a regular rock. I have no idea why that shot backwards there. That's what it's supposed to do, is roll forward. It's weird. Why did it roll that way? There we go. So yeah, it's kind of a ground earth type weapon. I don't know if it's like magic or something. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. So that's going to wrap up these weapons. Now the next thing I want to talk about real briefly, I had a lot of people asking about a world download and stuff for the arena that I made. Very similar to this one. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be on one planet. I'm going to be building several different fully automated arenas. And when I complete them, I'm just going to put the world download up, and that way you guys can download the world. Whenever you go to it, it will have all the weapons there. The arenas will be completely made, fully automated, so you don't have to do anything. You don't have to build. And it's going to have 4 or 5 different ones. I've already started work on the 3rd one. I'm probably going to have about 5, I think. So anyways, that's going to take a couple weeks probably, but that's something to look forward to. I'll probably do a little trailer for it. But anyways, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please rate, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later.